Hey everybody, welcome to Frugal Facts. Today, we're going to go over the top 10 ways to save money to achieve financial freedom. Make sure to watch until number 1 because it's one of the most amazing saving tips I've ever seen. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can help you with saving tips regularly. Now let's get straight into the video. People often think that saving money is intimidating and confusing. What is compound interest? How much of your income do you have to save for emergencies? You may even go the extra mile and say that being economical means being cheap. However, being frugal does have its advantages, which is being debt-free and financially stable. Moreover, if you play your cards right, you don't have to become boring when it comes to saving money. Number 10. Get organized. If you've been putting off reviewing your finances, there is no better time to do it than now. Take a look at your credit card statements, bills, and tax returns. Look for anomalies or any discrepancies. Knowing where all of your money goes is the first crucial step in saving money fast. If you want to go above and beyond, make a spreadsheet. Tabulate your money, expenses, and keep your taxes up to date. Who knows, you might even find some excess cash. Number 9. Budget, budget, and budget. If you might want to save money, avoid spending it impulsively. Create a budget that you can use and adapt to your new frugal lifestyle. A good start would be 50-30-20 rule created by Senator Elizabeth Warren, who is a prominent figure on bankruptcy. If you have received your monthly income, after all of the deductions on tax and social security have been made, take 50% of that amount and use it for your essential needs. By essential needs, we mean food, utilities, rent money, everything that you can't survive without or can't find an alternative for. Now, what to do with the other remaining 50%? Use 30% of it for your lifestyle needs, or in other words, to have fun. Always remember to spend it wisely though, because research shows that money can bring happiness when you use it to buy experiences instead of things. Take a class for a new hobby. Spend time with your friends and family in a special place. One day you'll look back on these memories and think fondly about them. But what about the last 20%? Use it for your financial future. If you have credit card debt, pay those off. If not, save it as an emergency fund. Use the avalanche method and list all of your debts from the highest to the lowest interest. It's important to get rid of the debt with the highest interest rate first, since interest can get very tricky. Otherwise, you might just have to pay thousands of dollars over the course of many years. Number 8. Use the internet wisely. Still don't know what compound interest is? Use the internet and brush up on your finance knowledge. You don't really need a financial advisor to get tips on saving money. Many people have written about these topics before. Just do a simple search on your topic of choice like Roth IRA and find out everything about it. A lot of times, these people repeat the same things. But if you have a specific question that you can't find a clear or suitable answer to, don't hesitate to ask in an e-forum about finance or accounting. Many netizens are willing to help you out of the goodness of their heart most of the time. Also, don't forget to fact check. Sometimes reading only one source can land you into more financial trouble. Number 7. Don't fall for scams. You want to save money fast, we understand that, but don't let those dollar-flashing eyes lead you astray. The desire to make a quick buck can make you prone to predatory tactics. Have you ever received an email from someone promising you the opportunity of a lifetime? Or a message from a Nigerian prince offering you millions of dollars in exchange for lending him your bank account? Chances are these things are too good to be true. If it asks for your personal details such as your bank account or credit card number, consider it a red flag. Learn to distinguish between legitimate investments and business opportunities. No matter how close your relationship is to the person offering it, if there is no downside to an opportunity, you probably won't benefit much from it. Don't be so hasty in flushing all your hard-earned money down the drain. There is no shortcut to making money real fast unless you opt to donate one of your organs. Number 6. Think twice or thrice. No one becomes a billionaire from skipping the latte in the morning, but think twice. Do you really want to buy one, or can you make the same great tasting coffee at home for a fraction of its price? Have you decided to turn over into a new leaf and get into fitness? Thinking of joining that gym down the block? Don't. Gyms are notoriously known for being hard to cancel. Many people could testify to that. Besides, why exercise in a gym when you can do it at home? Or you can watch TV while you're exercising and not have to worry about the sweat in the exercise equipment or the stink of the locker rooms. Depending on the exercise routine you have in mind, you can save a lot by buying your equipment yourself or even making them. If you want to tone those biceps, make your own weights. If you want to go running, outside is Earth's best treadmill. To put it, if you really want to buy something, want, not need, think many times or wait a full 24 hours before making the executive decision. Number 5. Avoid debt. Review your credit score, learn your bank's interest rates, and keep your checking account and savings account separate. If you have excess money, start saving for a retirement fund or consider investing. Unfortunately, this tip only works if you're not in debt yet, and not all people can avoid that. For those in debt and in low-paying jobs, progress may come slow, but don't add any more debt in the meantime. Keep in mind the avalanche method and start by completely paying off the debt with the highest interest rate. You'll see the results. Learn more about paying off debts online. If you have a student loan, search if you are eligible for a forgiveness program. There are also organizations that will help you in debt relief. Granted, some of them may loan you money, but it's at a much lower interest rate than from where you borrowed before. Number 4. Be nice to other people. There's no reason to not be nice to other people. But if you really need one, then it's because you need to make connections. Have you ever tried being nice to retail staff or service crew? If you ask nicely, they might give you a discount on some things you want to buy, and even if they don't, well, at least they'll be happy to welcome you back or assist you in some things. If you need more reasons to be nice to people, just remember that a chance encounter with someone could give you a one-way ticket to earning more and maybe improving your frugal lifestyle. You might meet someone who could recommend you to another acquaintance who is hiring. The odds of that are on the low side, but you could still hope. Nevertheless, people are more willing to help you if you treat everyone like a living, breathing human being. Number 3. Cut corners if you can. The secret to cutting corners is to know where you need and don't need to spend money on. For example, you might not need to buy that nice, fashionable jacket on sale over a pair of sturdy and durable shoes if you live in a warm climate and stand for hours on end during work. Learn when to indulge and when to cut. Depending on your lifestyle and occupation, you may need to spend more on things. For someone with a desk job, you may want to splurge on a cushy, padded swivel chair that won't hurt your back every time you spend hours on your computer. If you use something almost every day, it's alright to allocate more funds in looking for good quality because, in the end, it is more of an investment. Buying cheaper and many times will ultimately cost you more than splurging once on equipment that will last for years or even decades. Number 2. Maximize getting free things. Aside from cutting corners, another great way to live frugally is to stop spending money and to know when and where to get things for free. Calculating your taxes? You don't need to hire an accountant if you're not a business owner. Just use a tax calculator online. How about your credit score and report? Search for websites online that give them for free. Besides these, you can save more by buying products after a certain time, like bread. They may not be as fresh as they were hours or days before, but you can still use them for cooking. Knowing some food storage tips will also get very handy in helping you get the most out of your food purchases. With the advent of new innovations on the internet, you may also want to cut off your cable and sell your TV. With just a smartphone, you can watch using a streaming service or get updated about the news on online newspaper websites. You might even want to browse on social media and look for things people are offering for free. Who knows, maybe you could get a new couch or a pretty centerpiece. Bit by bit, the world has been transitioning towards a more digital future. Number 1. Find or make job opportunities. In today's technology-oriented world, you may find yourself overwhelmed by the amount of labor getting replaced by machines. But don't worry, use technology to adapt instead. Learn how to utilize technology and software such as Photoshop. Even a little bit of good layouting and design skills can go a long way, especially in marketing. If you want to start easier, take an online course about data entry or something that is in demand today. And if you're not fussy about manual labor, pick up a trade. It may be less glamorous than a university graduate's job, but it helps pay the bills. But if you can't find any vacancies or openings with your qualifications, consider creating an online business and selling on platforms. Here's where hobbies come into play. If you have good culinary skills, you might want to offer food takeaway. If you have good writing skills, you might want to ghostwrite. Depending on how you think, you may be able to earn some money within a short period of time. The road to financial freedom is rocky and hard, but with perseverance, your journey will soon take you to the smooth road of a stable life. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of saving tips and much more. Check out this playlist of my top 10 videos of saving money tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.